Hello, everyone. My name is Cornelius Derek Banks. Um, I am of sound mind and body, and this is my video will. If I pass away before any of my siblings, and you wonder what needs to be done about me, this video will go over all the steps to what I would want and to what end I would like to have it done. So, in my passing, if I pass away, any money that is in my bank account, I would like to divide it between my living nieces and nephews. So that would be Marvin Hogan Jr., Akil Banks, and I don't know what Donovan's last name is. Carmelita's son. Uh, those nephews, and for my nieces, Sierra Banks, Selena Banks, Ashley Hogan, and Elise Anderson. So any money that's in my bank account is to be divided amongst them. If one of them cannot be found, then their share will be split between the remaining. Um, I will get life insurance starting in June. In my life insurance policy, I plan on getting $100,000 coverage. I want the beneficiaries of the account to be my mother, Jan Nash, and my sister, Yvonne Banks Walker. Oh, I forgot. My other nephew is Isaac Walker. He is to be shared the money as well. So, um, if my mother and my sister are passed away, then the next beneficiary would be my sister Bernadine Hogan and my other sister Tina Banks. Um, Here's what I would like. If I pass away, I would like to have my body transported from here in Florida to St. Louis, Missouri, to where my body would be exhumed and all that other good stuff at a funeral home of my family's choosing. I do not want you to spend a lot of money on a casket for whatever reason. Just get the cheapest casket they have. But I do want a funeral. I would want for my funeral, I will leave my passwords to all my social media accounts so that way you all will be able to invite everyone to the funeral. Um, As far as those who speak at my funeral, uh, I have a list of people. Some of them I cannot find, and I hope that you can. For those to speak on my childhood, uh, for those to speak on my childhood, I would allow my family to choose one representative to represent the family's look outlook on my life. Um, I would then invite you to invite Damian Hughes, Christopher Ringo, and Anton Macklin to speak on my childhood and how they remember me. Um, I would like to reflect on my ex, Cena Banks. I would want to invite her to the funeral as well. Um, I would like for her plane ticket and lodging taken care of from the money from the insurance policy. And I would like $5,000 to be given to her as well. Um, I would like for my funeral to be a celebration of life. So I would ask that my family put things together to have the funeral as lively as possible. So, getting a choir, getting a DJ, um, just different things like that. Um, I would like for the funeral and repast to be all in one. Yeah, have food catered at the funeral, and I want the funeral to be a 3 hour thing, so people have time to have the funeral and then have time to eat, and then you can go and bury me. And where I would like to be buried, I would like to be buried close to mom because I can't be buried by dad. Um, so wherever mom's uh, funeral plot is, I would like to be very close by it. Um, Other than that, after everything is paid for with the insurance money, from there, the remaining siblings, if my mother is still alive, half of what's remaining will go to her. The remaining half would be split between my siblings that are living after me. And with the money that they receive, I would ask that they use that money for their expenses that need to be taken care of. So I think that's everything. Oh, but yes, like I said, I want the funeral to be held in a big place. So, a church, probably. And the food, I would like for it to be catered. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but just, have some food catered. Have some wings, mashed potatoes, gravy, uh, things of that nature. Whatever y'all would like to eat. So, okay. So I'm done with that part. On to the next part. If you receive this message, that means that I am openly telling you what I want for my funeral. I do not want any fighting. I do not want any bickering. In the pamphlet where you list family members, I want immediate family only. So, mom, Mr. Nash, Verna, Tina, Yvonne, Carmelita, and nieces and nephews. That's it. I'm not trying to start anything with anybody else. That's how I want it. So, thank you. Take care. And